Thank you. How can you get a new heart when you feel disheartened, tired, depressed, and discouraged? By a new heart, we aren't, of course, referring to the actual physical organ, but rather to a new infusion of spirit. We often read in the papers about heart transplants, some of which succeed while others fail. Well, there's one heart transplant that never fails, and that is when you get a real revitalizing of your mind by the practice of positive thinking. When you drop the negatives and recondition your mind by fresh new attitudes, then, however disheartened you are, you'll get a new heart for living. I was making a speech the other night, and afterwards a woman bounded up to me, and I mean bounded, and grabbed me by the hand. She transmitted a terrific personality impact. She was a very lovely-looking lady with a glorious face, and I'm sure she wasn't a day under 60. But yet she didn't look 60. She was an infused personality, and she immediately tried to tell me about herself. And I liked her because she had a good, clear, organized mind. She told me her story. I was hit with the whole book. Life threw everything at me, and I reeled under it. And the last blow was the death of my husband. We were devoted, still in love after many years. The whole world caved in on me, and I caved in. I wallowed in my gloom and in my self-pity for weeks on end. Then she said, I read about heart transplants, and that gave me an idea. That idea after this message. The vivacious 60-year-old lady told me about her idea. She said, if a physical heart transplant can give a person new life, then a spiritual heart transplant in an individual can do the same thing. I felt so positive about this that one day I could almost feel the operation take place. I felt inwardly rejuvenated in my heart, and I became so happy that I've just had to sing. And she grabbed me by the hand again and she said, isn't it wonderful? And she went out of the room as though she was a dozen surcharged dynamos. And somebody standing close by who knew her said, I would never have believed that such a transformation could occur in a human being. What she says is right. She has a new heart. So whether you take heart or let yourself be disheartened is a matter of your attitude of mind. A positive attitude is a sure way to give yourself a revitalized heart transplant.